You are about to experience the result of hard work and dedication from the City of Champions, Cleveland's own, 90th's finest. Self-made, hard-working entrepreneurs, unequivocally raw, no holds barred. This is Epiphany Media.
Are you ready? Okay. Yeah. All right. Hey, everybody. This is my name is Byron. This is Emmanuel, and this is Epiphany Media. But we have a special guest in the building. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah, thank you guys. I'm Susana Selnick. I am the co-executive director for the JD Breast Cancer Foundation. I am a native Northeast Ohioan, and we are braving what is turning into fall, but October is also Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And the JD Breast Cancer Foundation works to serve individuals in Northeast Ohio who are going through some financial difficulties right now as a result of their treatment and their diagnoses.
Okay. So I got a question for you. Can you tell us about, who is Jacqueline Dobronsky?
Sure. So Jacqueline is the woman for whom the organization is named. We are just over 20 years old. I think we're in our 22nd year now. And she was a young woman who she was in her 30s, early 30s, when she was diagnosed with breast cancer in the late 90s. And unfortunately, just really wasn't able to seek a lot of resources. There weren't a lot of resources available for young women who were going through breast cancer treatment. Unfortunately, she passed away after about a year of treatment. And in her honor, her family started this foundation in order to make resources available for other young women and women throughout Northeast Ohio as they were going through their treatment and just kind of looking for an extra set of hands and some help. And so we have carried on that legacy for the last 22 years in her honor and in her family's honor as well. And we've served countless of women throughout Northeast Ohio, men as well, who are going through breast cancer. And now we're focused on financial support and really making sure that critical needs are being met as people are going through such a hard time.
That's wonderful.
That's wonderful. That's great. Wow. So what do you guys? So I know you said I guess it's more financial based help. But do you guys have any other partners in Northeast Ohio? Where we have a great medical institutions here.
Yes.
Do you guys partner with any university or Cleveland Clinic with the helping others?
Yeah, so we work very closely with a lot of the breast cancer social workers throughout the major systems in Northeast Ohio. So Cleveland Clinic, University Hospitals, Metro Health, Summa Care, Western Reserve Hospital, Mercy Hospital out in Lorain County. But we really get to know those social workers so that not only do they understand the services that we can provide to their patients, but also so that we can understand what those changing needs are and that we can continue to adapt and best serve those who we want to and make sure that we're not just sort of repeating ourselves or doing things that are unnecessary, but really meeting the need of the community as it presents itself.
It's always good when you can partner up with these the institutions we have here. Definitely some of the tops in the country, and Cleveland Clinic is worldwide for the same thing.
Yes.
Can you tell us more about you? Like, how did you get involved with the foundation?
Yeah, so my professional background is an interesting mix of business and healthcare and nonprofit work. So really, there's a lot that goes on day to day within a nonprofit, even a grassroots nonprofit such as ourselves. But there's sort of basic business functions. Someone has to check the mail and answer the phone calls and make sure the taxes are paid and all of those things. But then also there's just a lot of coordination and community outreach. So, I always wanted to make sure that I was doing something in my life that was giving back to the community, using any privilege that I might have to be able to serve others who maybe aren't so fortunate. And this is a way that I can do that and be able to offer my services and my talents to people who, really need connected to vital resources, but maybe otherwise wouldn't have the ability to do so.
Gotcha.
That's good. So is there any events that you did or are planning to do this month?
Yeah, so October is our busy month. Like I said, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and this is really where we find ourselves connecting the most with the community. We partner a lot this month with schools, fire departments, shopping centers, people like yourselves, media outlets, things like that, for people who want to connect with the breast cancer community and give back in a way that is meaningful to their direct community. So we were at the South Park Mall 25th anniversary. They were celebrating Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so we partnered with them on that. We have our bingo event tonight. So we are doing virtual Halloween bingo, which is going to be a good time. And those proceeds will benefit the people whom we serve. We are typically in a non-pandemic. We have a big Oktoberfest and Breast Cancer Awareness Month fundraiser. But unfortunately, we've just had to not host those for the last 2 years, just as things kind of get sorted out. But, we also host events throughout the year. We like to do a wine tasting. We had a party at a brewery earlier this year, but we're always looking for ways to engage with the community. We actually just partnered with the Best Community Resource Center. They had a huge fashion show at the LaSalle Theater, and we were able to take part in that as well, which was incredible. So yeah, definitely October is when we're out there in the community. BreastFest 2021 is also underway. That's a music festival that takes place all throughout October. And they are right now kicking off 48 hours of live music streaming. So all of that information is on Facebook. So yeah, October is it's a big month for us.
So definitely keep us posted. We definitely want to become a partner. But as my my coworker, as my co-anchor was smiling. Any brewery, any Oktoberfest, any of that stuff, definitely keep us on the short list. We definitely want to be a part of it. And
it'll be my first phone calls from here on out.
Come on, we'll be there. I guarantee it. So we just want to thank you for joining us. We really appreciate the time. We just wanted to touch bases with you guys and find out what type of stuff you guys had going on over there. As you guys can see at the bottom of the screen, you guys can get in contact. I'm sure they're always looking for volunteers. Yes. So whenever you guys are looking to get in contact with your community, definitely look the way of the JD Breast Cancer Foundation right here in Cleveland, Ohio. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you guys so much. It was a lot of fun.